Real quick before Sora breaks the computer, I do not want to equip the Photon Debugger because even though it does have a little increase in magic, I lose that strength. I don't really think it's worth it right now. I'm not using Thunder-based attacks specifically for the time being, so we're just going to let that go. We'll use it at some point, but just not right now. And then the Oathkeeper is definitely still best for Master Form right now. Meanwhile, in the abilities department, we just got Vicinity Break. Unleashes a powerful attack when surrounded. Bruh. It's powerful. The text does not lie. It does damage, and between Vicinity Break, Aerial Sweep, Aerial Dive, Aerial Spiral, Aerial Finish, Slide Dash, everything. Just, we are combo machines now. And against regular Heartless, we should be fine. Bosses, maybe a little less easy, but Heartless themselves, we should be good.
Can you walk?
Hey, these things take time, okay? Whoa, it's doing something.
Huh?
I think it wants to know what we want to know.
Riku and Kairi. No way. Even Ansem's computer doesn't know.
What's he doing?
I thought I'd ask the computer if it can tell us about them nobodies.
What's this?
The data is corrupt.
What?
How about the organization? There!
The data is corrupt.
Stupid computer.
Sora!
Huh?
Who's this guy?
Well, I see you got things working.
Oh, Your Majesty.
Good going. The computer should tell us the things we need to know.
But it keeps on saying the data inside's all kerscuffled.
All we got is a picture of some guy we don't know.
Ansem the Wise.
Come on, are you teasing us again?
Did you forget what Ansem looked like, Your Majesty?
Of course I do, and this is him. I'm positive.
Huh?
Excuse me, could you come this way, please? Look, this is Ansem. You know, the guy we all worked really hard to defeat.
Oh, that's right. I never finished explaining.
What?
Well, the man in the picture is definitely the one who tried to take over Kingdom Hearts. The one you fellas defeated. But what you actually fought was his Heartless. You see, he wasn't really Ansem. He just went around telling everybody that he was.
You mean...
Huh?
We went through all that trouble to defeat an imposter?
Yup, a fake. But he still had to be stopped.
I can't believe it.
Oh, I'm kind of confused. If he's a fake, then what happened to the real Ansem?
Well, that's just what I'm trying to figure out. Ansem the Wise should know all about Organization 13's plans and what's been happening to the worlds. I'm pretty sure he'll give us some help. You know, I came close to finding him once.
Don't tell me there's more. I'm lost enough as it is.
Well, let's see. Some feller named Ansem, who wasn't really Ansem, became a Heartless. Does that mean a nobody got created when that happened too?
Yup. And that nobody is the leader of the organization.
What?
I know I've met this fake Ansem before, and I've seen the leader of Organization 13, too. Kinda felt like being around the same fella.
So, where did you meet this guy?
Gosh, I can't remember. Ansem the Wise, the real Ansem, must know the imposter's true identity. That's why I've got to find him and ask him about it.
You started all of this. Because of you, Riku and Kairi. Oh, Your Majesty, do you know where Riku is?
He's... I'm sorry, I can't help.
Really, Your Majesty? Are you sure?
I'm sorry, Sora.
What about Kairi? Organization 13 might have kidnapped her.
Oh, no! Sora, Donald, Goofy. I was planning to go get help from Ansem the Wise, but now I know I forgot the most important thing. Helping others should always come before asking others for help. We're safe and sound and free to choose. So there's no reason we shouldn't choose to help our friends. Let's look for Riku and Kairi together.
Outside!
Sounds like we gotta start by helping out here.
And the king runs off yet again. What's up, Goofy? That explosion came from outside, right? It must be awful out there. Shit, you think? So it's gonna be a long battle. You're not kidding. Am I ready? Yeah, I'm ready. King went on ahead. We have to hurry after him. Sure. Let's not get too far behind King Mickey because we know that he could save our skins, like he did with a certain dog.
Hear me, my heartless. Attack the white husks. Sweep them away.
What are you, nuts? We're never gonna win. I don't know about you, but I'm out of here, sister.
You pathetic coward. Heartless, leave the white ones. Turn your attention to Sora and his friends.
Uh-oh!
Alright, so for the first time we're defeating Heartless and Nobodies at the same time. Awesome. Oh, these guys are not awesome though. Yeah, the dancers are the worst Nobodies in the freaking game. They will grab you, they will chuck you, and they will do about half or exactly half of your HP, depending on what your level is. So, once they grab you, there's nothing you can do. You have to watch them toss you. And the worst part, when they grab you and they dance around, it's like you know what's coming, and it's inevitable, and you're just waiting for it to happen. It sucks.
Where's Maleficent?
Looks like she ran away.
Well, that was pretty lame of her.
I guess we picked the wrong side.
Lame,
I guess okay in this world would mean something
You
else.
right. I mean,
Minus
look,
58
they mentioned
special points
completely,
for her.
and I relaying this up, so I figured she'd be okay to tag along with the goblins without because she seemed that way. Like treasureless wings or something. I thought this was
Hey, if you're looking to pick sides, why don't you pick Leon's? They can always use help.
Does this Leon have any treasure?
Yeah, lots of stuff.
Perfect!
Come on.
Who are you?
Oh, we're nothing worth mentioning.
Just 3 treasure fanatics.
Later, taters!
Did Leon really have any treasure? We don't have time for you. Whoa!
Sora and Sephiroth.
Ain't Sephiroth the one who's supposed to be the dark part of Cloud's heart?
Did Cloud tell you that? Then he must understand now.
Just what are you gonna do to him?
Nothing. Cloud is the one who hungers for darkness.
He said he's got a score to settle with you.
I see. He wants to meet me again. Then I should give him what he wants. That last bit of light is always the hardest to snuff out.
Huh? They came from that hole over there. That's one way to make this up. I don't remember that being there before. I wonder where it leads. We don't have time for that now. We have to go out to the king. Just because Donald said that almost makes me want to go in anyway, but nah, we really don't have time for that. We will cover this area after the main game.
We'll help.
Sora, behind you!
Alright, defeat all the nobodies. Please don't grab me. That's all I beg of you not do. Yeah, I will abuse Magnet right now. I am not playing with these guys. And this is good no matter what part of the game you're at, because level grinding galore is going to happen just by default. It's just going to happen. Unless you're doing a level 1 run, in which case, well, this is just a waste of time for you and you're trying to get it done as fast as possible. Meanwhile, Magnet is doing work. Oh, of course he grabs me somehow. At least you gave me extra experience. That's something.
The king's in the Bailey. You better head over there.
Got it. Whoa.
Think you can handle this many?
Well, might be tough if one more shows up.
Then that'll have to be the one I take care of.
What? You're fighting too?
Sephiroth!
I understand that you've been looking for me.
Yeah. Once I get rid of you, the darkness will go away.
Can you do it? That darkness comes from your own dark memories. Do you think you can erase your past?
Shut up!
Face it. You turn your back on the present and live in the past. Because the light of the present is too much.
You don't know me!
Cloud!
I know. Because I am you.
Cloud! Wait! Huh?
Leon, everybody, hang in there.
And I never commented on it before, but I'm gonna comment on it now. The fact that friggin' Sephiroth is actually canon now. He was just a secret boss in Kingdom Hearts 1, but now he's actually relevant, even though we've already fought him and beaten him. Sora had no idea who he was before, yada yada yada. And guys, Tifa is the only one fighting without a weapon and killed the most enemies aside from Leon and Cloud because, you know, they had to have their little fangirls go crazy moment.
Okay, fellas, you've got to go find Riku and Kairi.
But Leon and the others are friends too.
Don't worry, there's already lots of help here. We'll take care of this fight.
But I promised Leon.
Donald, Goofy, take Sora and get going.
Riku, Kairi, give me a little time, okay?
Your Majesty!
We understand. We'll go search for Riku and Kairi.
Right. Watch for danger.
You be careful too!
Wait, you guys.
Sora, do as you're told.
You're coming with us whether you want to or not.
Come on, Sora. You gotta be good.
Gotcha.
Well then, skedaddle.
Let's go.
Whoa!
I'm sorry, Your Majesty.
Hope you can forgive us.
Well, yeah, Amber, maybe you find Dimmick's easy because of how over-leveled you get. this cutscene is long. It's cool because it's suspenseful and all the first time you watch, but once you've already seen it, it's like, really? Why was this so slow again? Hey Hydrus, you can't copyright a phrase if you can't even spell phrase. Wait, you think Vexen wasn't bad, but screw Larxene? What are you talking about? Vexen has anti-sword to help, and that can randomly screw things up, especially pre-patch.
Master
And
Ansem, regarding the
Larxene
experiment I presented the
basically
other day,
kills herself.
With your permission, I'd like to proceed.
I forbid it. Forget this talk of doors and the heart of all worlds. That place must not be defiled.
But Master Ansem, I've been thinking.
They are not. Those thoughts are best forgotten.
Well, personally, I think Larxene is incredibly easy. It's just when we got to Port Royal, we didn't have Reflect yet. So that's why I skipped her.
Far too long, friend.
Actually, I'll be right back while this is going on.
Zexion! Zexion!
Right here. What is it?
Where is Lord Xemnas?
His usual spot?
The Chamber of Repose?
Yes. Go and see for yourself.
That isn't funny! I suppose I have no choice but to wait. But the clock is ticking. Time is running out. What to do? Why is he never around when I need him? It's almost as if he knows I'm looking for him.
You know, I don't like that place either. What about you, Zexion? What do you think?
I think eavesdropping is intrusive. Why are you even here? You and Zaldin were tasked to recruit new members. Have you forgotten, or were you procrastinating?
As if. I'm doing my job. I'll have you know, I found one just yesterday. Mar something. That puts the organization's count at 11. And since I've been working so hard, I had Lexius take my place for the day. I want to rest up for tomorrow, so I can wake up feeling nice and refreshed.
Is that so? Well then, I will leave you to it. I have work to catch up on. Good day.
Oh, don't be like that. Come on, stay and talk. Isn't it time you told me about Xemnas' secret? How long ago was it? When a bunch of warriors wielding key-shaped swords appeared and unleashed a spectacular battle. And when it was all over, all that was left was a man lying unconscious without his memories. Xemnas, Xehanort, was found by Ansem right around then, wasn't he?
Your point?
The Chamber of Repose. If you recall,
I don't like
that's
the
where we
order
spent
that they
our
did
time
this. They should have
researching
done
the
this
darkness that resides within people's
after
hearts.
this Hollow
It's a
Bastion.
graveyard that was sealed by order of Ansem the Wise. The first thing Xemnas did once he got rid of him was to undo the seal and build a room in the back. Ever since then, he holds himself up in that room when he can and he talks to someone. But who? For all I know, he's the only one in that room.
Need I repeat myself about eavesdropping?
Not eavesdropping. Couldn't hear what they were saying. Dying to find out what it was, though. You wouldn't know anything about it, would you?
I know I would very much like to focus on my own duties. As you should with yours. For we need to prepare the new facility immediately. But there are only 11 of us in the organization. We're going to need a few more hands on deck.
What new facility? Oh, you mean Castle Oblivion. What does Xemnas plan on doing with that place, anyway?
He already shared his intentions with us.
But did you know there's something he didn't share? The Chamber of Repose is part of a pair. The Chamber of Waking is the other. Another graveyard, if you want to call it that. It was constructed by someone other than Xemnas himself. And that's where he'll find it. That's where he'll find his other friend.